Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Total War Attila. Now, I was on the fence about buying this ever since I was insanely disappointed with the release of Rome 2, although, albeit it's been patched and is a decent game now. But at the release date, when I had all the hype and excitement for having pre-ordered the game, needless to say, I was rather disappointed. So, paying 50 quid, 30 quid for this, if it was 50 I wouldn't have bought it. Paying 30 quid for this was a bit of a do I, don't I situation. Eventually, I came to the realization that, fuck it, I'll have the money back from YouTube alone in a month anyway, so I may as well buy it, record and upload some videos, and see if you guys enjoy it or not. More importantly, see if I enjoy it. I did not enjoy Rome 2 at all on the launch, and I didn't go back to it afterwards because I had a sour taste in my mouth about it all. But I've heard good things. It said this is a great improvement upon Rome 2. Basically, it's like, if you compare Napoleon to Empire, Napoleon fixed a lot of Empire's problems and made it a bit of a better game. It's kind of what Attila's done, but Attila's a lot bigger than in that, general scale. No idea what we're going to be playing. We'll go very hard, that's what I was playing. I would go Legendary, but I don't like the inability to saves. Manual saves are not allowed in the campaign. I don't like that. If we enjoy this, I'll definitely play as the Huns at some point. But I think for the first playthrough that we'll do will be the Roman Empire. What Roman Empire is debatable. The Eastern Roman Empire, I kind of like the purple. I don't know why, but I like the regal purple look to the whole Constantinople area and Greece and whatnot. This is very hard, and the Western Roman Empire is legendary due to, I believe, the public order disputes. But, yeah, I think we'll go the Western Roman Empire because of the public order stuff and all the large-scale shit that we have to deal with. And it says Legendary, which I believe is the hardest faction that they've got. I would play on Legendary, but like I said, I don't like the manual saves not being allowed. So yeah, let's do this. Part of me wants to go the Eastern Roman Empire, but if we enjoy this, playing as apparently, the hardest faction, I think. I could be wrong. We do have the Eastern. Yeah, those guys are easy. Allegedly. So yeah, we'll go with the Western Roman Empire. It's red. It's Rome, okay? Okay, this is the first time I've ever fucking played this, so you get a first hands-on, first impression kind of reaction from me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're skipped ahead past a bunch of me building shit and coming up with a somewhat okay-ish strategy that I think is going to work. I talked to somebody, one of my friends on Steam, who's played this faction before. And basically, what we come to agree is that apparently this faction is survival more than anything for the first couple of turns. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot of territory in order to consolidate your forces, whatever, into, group up your forces nearer to Rome capital and then lose the border territories. He said focus on the heart of the empire and consider the outside borders and everything, or the outskirts and front lines and whatnot, to be expendable. He told me to burn most of the northern of Britannia because you won't be able to hold it anyway, but I agree with him in that. I'm not sure about this one here, whether or not I should, but these two I definitely won't be able to hold. But yeah, so what we're going to do is I've put governors down in Italy to keep all of Italy happy, funding the majority of my empire and everything. We're dealing with the squalor there as well. I've spent all my money on farms and getting plenty of food, provisions and whatnot, so since we're going to have shortages once shit starts to rebel and barbarian hordes show up and start taking crap. I'll try and protect most of Gaul if at all possible. Britannia is expendable, although we'll try and hold the London province, whatever the hell you want to call it. Spain is a secondary thought, to be honest, and all of this down here I couldn't give two fucking shits about. I'm half tempted to burn it. But every time we burn a region, we get massive public order and negatives to the next turn. Just for one turn, you get a massive hit, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but, what do you expect? The Roman people aren't too happy when you burn a bunch of promises to the ground, but there you are. These gentlemen will have to deal with these guys pretty soon. But yeah, I've done everything there is, basically. For now, the public order's a bit off because I put it on high just because we're going to milk as much cash out of this as we can for this turn. And in theory, next turn, we should have a lot of money to build a bunch of new buildings, which will hopefully make up for the public order hit that we're about to take from burning all of these regions up here. In theory, of course. Let's do this. I'm hopeful that this will work. The basic premise is that the outside provinces are expendable. Just keep to the focusing on strengthening the heart of the empire. Rome, Italy, you know, the outside areas like Britannia and whatnot. They all... fucking Saxons. Yeah, he told me, as mate I talked to as well, it says fucking Saxons keep raiding everything. You can't really do too much about them to begin with. Yes, yes, I know. And that burns. Ugh, good lord, I hate watching that. It is an awesome effect for a game. I mean, that is all that remains of the entire northern section of England. As a Brit, that hurt to watch. Yes, I got 11k, which is awesome. I'm gonna put these guys in here defending that, and what we'll do now is, if you look at the minimap for a second, when I play around with the taxation, it changes things quite a bit. Yeah, the worst place is going to be that place right there. I could put it on 0, but I don't really want to be 3,280 in debt. I don't mind being 900 in debt. I can get that back relatively easily. But most of this stuff with the public order should disappear, or at least be fixed relatively quickly. Anyway, first things first. Again, focusing on the heart of the empire. Italy comes first. Rome comes first. Fuck everything else, kind of thing. We need Rome and Italy to be happy little bunnies, as it were. And they do have a little problem with their sanitation right now, so we'll build a bathhouse there. That gives me too much squalor. I'm not really interested in that. I don't know what's better, to be honest. I've got wheat fields, and then you've got cattle herd. The cattle herd gives plus 40, and then 40 additional. But the wheat gives 20 from agricultural, and then 72 agricultural plus 18 per thingy. That is tempting for that. Plus 8 to all sanitation, which gets rid of the squalor and everything, which is highly affecting my shit. But we best look elsewhere just to be sure. Oh yes, Paloma. We build this here. I can build fields. Yes. This gives additional food and whatnot. Yeah, Paloma doesn't have a problem with. We'll build fields there. Bathhouse does sanitation to all the regions. I'm not sure if this place has a sanitation problem. Okay, it does over in Calais. Or Carlis? I'm not even going to try and pronounce half of the shit in this game. Guess it's not going to happen. Yeah, we'll build that to get rid of some of the sanitation issues for that place. Send that garrison in there to protect that. I'd like to keep Carthage if it's all possible. But you never know with this dump. So I'm not sure. I think wheat is better in a very fertile region, and cattle is better in otherwise not. Yeah. You can see in the rich region I get 90 additional food. Let's see if we can't go to diplomacy for a second and milk some more cash out of the east, like I did last time.
Be welcome.
I try to get them to accept my marriage agreement, but they constantly adamant not to. If I keep offering them stuff, and they offer them a bit of cash as well, they tend to counter-offer, then offer me like a grand or something. I just want to say, their emperor looks seriously moody. You will intercept these fuckers who are no doubt going to attack my shit. Ah, my fucking head is killing me with my headset on.
Ready for orders.
These guys can continuously camp here. That's cool for now.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
That's cool. You build an extra unit there. I still need to repair those things there as well to do with that. Hopefully we don't get too much in the way of hasty rebellions. But yeah, it should balance out next turn once the whole shock of the destruction of Britain and whatnot wears off. But yeah, let's go next turn. Oop, we're on the verge of bankruptcy. Yes, I know. But I'm also on the verge of shit going south. So I'm afraid I can't really... Like, I do that. I do that, I have 1,000 or so next turn, but... So the worst one is, the lowest predictor public order next turn is Britannia Superior, which is -48. I might just be able to get under 100 with London. I don't know. We'll end it, and I'm afraid we'll have to go into bankruptcy for a little bit. Only a turn, hopefully. Did I do edicts for all these regions that I set up? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. It's all good. Not much else to see, to be honest. These regions over here are kind of expendable and aren't really doing much, to be honest. I may drag you and move you down here. Have a little defensive force in Rome. Because that region up there is completely fucking useless, to be honest. That's just going to get overrun by fucking barbarians at some point. I've got plenty of food. I do have fine cash if it's just on normal mode, but we're going to have some rebellions up there, unfortunately, by the looks of things. So yep. I'll end it, and hope that the rebellions up in Britain aren't nothing too serious. Good lord. The Visigoth guys are just wrecking hell. What are the Franks doing? Don't attack me, please. I don't need your business. Go away. I'm not interested in your Frankish goods. So many fucking douchebags. Sweet Jesus. Oh, there is no way in hell that I'm winning that. Well, that went well. And they burnt it to the ground. They found my secret stash of napalm that I just had laying around. Turns out the Romans had napalm. Who knew, right? Can I afford, I wonder, another governor at all? I need 700. I might get a governor and stick him in Gaul somewhere. Just to help with the public order a tad.
Commander.
Meanwhile, these regions are still just ruined. Which just makes me laugh. It's just a wasteland in between me and the alleged enemy. You don't seem too interested in me, thankfully. Anyway, I think we may as well end the turn, I suppose. Not much else to do. We want to kill those Slayer bastards, though, down in Gaul. Meanwhile, all the way up here, we've got another army that we cannot possibly defeat. My friend said this was to be expected, apparently. It's generally the idea the Roman Empire is crumbling apart. You just have to consolidate forces and sort of stick, you know, try and not get annihilated completely. Really? You go from one place to the other? The barbarians are at the fucking gates. Rebellion, 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 rebellion. Sacked, 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 sacked. Disease spreads. I don't care about that. Those regions are probably going to fall anyway. Rebellion, rebellion, rebellion. It raises the question, how badly do I consolidate my forces? Do I pull back, like, all the way to protect northern Italy? Just, like, leave the rest of the shit and just protect that entirely, or what? And how long are those regions going to fucking last without those troops there to defend it? I think we'll just leave Spain, pull those troops back into Gaul to try and hold the rest of this. I think we have to accept some losses, I believe, and I think Spain is lost, and most of the southern area around here is also fucked up. We got 4 grand, so we can make some use of that, at least. Build a larger army there, just for the sake of it, shits and giggles and whatnot.
Commander. It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
Uh-huh.
At your
I'd rather just not die at all, thanks. You know, just personal preference and all that. Okay, we're gonna have some rebellions to put down here soon. Slowly but surely, certain people will have to die. It's just the way of things, I'm afraid. Bitches need to learn their place. And bitches will. Still got my daughter. Can I marry her off to anyone yet? Taking its sweet fucking time doing it, to be honest. What are you guys up to?
I am eager to hear your embassy.
You like me well enough for
Inspired,
this,
as
yeah?
it undoubtedly is, by the wisdom of the Lord himself.
Why would they refuse this? I see. My relation with the Franks is actually improving slowly.
You are welcome, although my ancestors and people expect talk with purpose and honesty.
Trustworthiness, steadfast, imperium, inspiring, unreliable, aggressive, temperamental, hateful. Yeah. Not exactly probably the best of alliances that I could try and come up with, to be honest. Yeah, I'd rather not declare war on them actually yet. No. Nobody wants a piece of my daughter's ass. Woe is me. Woe is me. Why shan't they resist me?
Ready for battle.
Okay, I'm gonna save because we haven't saved in a bit. And we'll end the turn. He's got an unsigned skill. Sweet. What is he doing? Morale. Sure, how do. Go away, Ostrogoths, whatever the fuck your names are. You're all cunts. And you just stabbed my guy. Honestly, I'd love to just burn all of these regions. Let them be lords over fucking smoke and cooked ash and whatnot. See, these guys are getting dangerously close to Italy, and I don't have enough troops to hold them back, really. And they've burnt that to the ground. Probably for the best. I'd rather it be burnt than let them have it, to be honest. If it's burnt to the ground, then they can't use it. Hey, they're going, like, right towards my guys. That's nice. Thing is, they're not actually my enemy right now. I mean, neat the latencies to that. Western Roman separatists. Where'd they come from? Ah, great. Mercenary influx. Oh, jolly, jolly good.
At your command. Victory for Rome!
Please kill
Leave
them.
none alive. Your next command? Commander, at once.
Move back into friendly territory. I think that steam area there, the people do not like that. Yeah, swampy lands, they don't like it.
What does Rome require of me?
Slowly but surely, Britannia is returning to normal. The rest of these places are fucking not. Unfortunately, the fucking horde of these... They've also burnt all this. Like, all of this. It's just nightmare over here. And you got these separatist cunts. You're affecting my public order, and I don't like that.
Ready for battle. Rome needs good fighters. How can I serve the people of Rome?
You
Stand watch.
are Rome's first line of defense, I'm afraid.
Your orders?
Seasickness. Get back on land, you morons.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
We hunger for battle. Soldiering, it's a good life. How can I... Ready for battle.
You can't move for a while, that's cool. Oh no, it isn't, but still. What do we do? 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 Rome's public order, Italy's, I mean, is slowly regaining its form of power. Although this one is fucking being a right bitch, aren't you? Why are you so fucking bitchy? Uncertainty, go fuck yourself. Why are you being such a cunt? You're gonna rebel next fucking turn. I'm gonna have rebels down here. I can't fucking afford rebels down there. Why are you doing this to me, game? I shall hire this incredibly ugly-looking bastard.
Ready for orders. It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
At least I'll have an ability to fucking fight those rebels when they spawn. For now, I don't think there's too much that we can do. Fuck me. Well, at least it isn't an easy. I'll give the game that. It's not Rome fucking 2, where I just steamrolled everything. But that's mainly because the public order did things. If not for the public order and the fact that the entire faction is meant to be like this, it would probably be just as fucking easy. Next turn, anyway.